Yeah, any level that has an ad hoc bomb, you're guaranteed an extra 50 points, so it's a very good buffer in the event you miss something obvious. So this is the final area of Bomber Base, and as a kid, I struggled with this level. And we get a special cameo by Black Bomber. And he's off. Ooh. Because if you're not careful, you're going to fall off the stage and die horribly. Oh, come on, little guys. I don't want to hurt you much. Woo. These are really innocent-looking enemies that, as the game goes on, our enemies stop being deceivingly cute, and will actually start to show kind of face, but also creativity comes around. And I think it's like either like Katina Star, the desert level. Oh, come on! There are like sarcophaguses and mummies that will actually attack Bomberman. It's really cool. Eh, nothing on the tower. Ah. Gold card. Now the only downside about this... Another downside... Oh, thank God. Ooh, that would have been bad. Is when you game over... Oh, hi, guys! Yeah. If and when you game over, you will lose, you will lose stats. So if you die, you will lose a fire, you could lose... Come on, die. There we go. You can lose bombs, but if you turn the game off, you lose every power-up you've collected, including extra units of health, which especially made me trying to farm the final boss a little difficult. Your training is done. I'll give you the bomber pitch. Never mind me, I was playing Minecraft in the background. Use the power gear to fly. Power gear works in the water, too. This is your mission. A UFO just landed on the mountain. Go check it out. Okay. The most static hero in video game history. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, so we're going to move on to Area 2. Now, the bomber pitch is the reason why this game is unique. There are certain stages, once we access them, that will allow us to change forms and pretty much turn how the game's played. With the flying gear, it turns into a shmup. The water gear allows us to transverse underwater stage, kind of like the Blue Marine from Star Fox 64, but we can actually, move backwards and forwards. Those levels are a pain, though, to 5. So there's a good chance if I don't 5 them immediately, I'll have to come back and 5 them at a later point. There's also chopper gear, which turns Bomberman into a helicopter, and you can then carpet bomb enemies from above. And there's also the snowboard gear, which... snowboarding. There is something satisfying about hearing the level 4 bomb in this game. It just has so much oomph and power behind it. I love it. Plus, the increased range is always nice, too. Now, even though we have the power gear, if we touch the water, he is going to flip out and jump out of the water, much like how Spyro or other video game characters who are aquatically challenged. But then again, to be fair, Spyro gained the ability to swim in Ripto's Rage and onward, so Spyro kind of learned how to deal with the water. Crash Bandicoot, though, never did. Alright, perfect. And we fight our final enemy, a giant crab, who is dead. That was a bit anticlimactic.
I did it!
Now, in the everything I'm going to do my best to voice Bomberman, I'm not giving him a high voice because I cannot go that high. And I would break the voice, my voice, and the game. Alright, sweet, we get our first bomber pitch level. Bomberman, okay? I love that you get this entire, like, awesome launch sequence, anime, transformation sequence of awesomeness. Honestly, the entire thing reminds me of the Centurions, which was like an old, like, 70s and 80s cartoon show. Yeah, exactly like the Centurions. I love it. Alright, so this is the Bombermarine. I gotta remember how that works. Alright. So on the Bombermarine, all Bomberman can do is we can swim backwards by holding B, swim forwards by holding A. We can then do bombs by either the Z button or left trigger. Also, our bombs do have an innate homing ability to them, which can help by getting targets. Now, thankfully, these levels do overcompensate with enemies, because things such as the mines, they will, if they self-destruct, we do not get the credit for them. So we're going to do everything in our power to try to... Oh, God, those guys. They can't be killed, they're just there to taunt us. Anytime that there's always mysterious statues, there are always moe statues. I don't know what the Japanese obsession with the moe is. Oh god, crabs, 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 crabs. We have crabs, we have crabs! We have a dead crab. Oh, shit. Also, your controls inverse the second you start backing up. Which is how it should honestly be, but it's still a little tricky. I don't know, I suck at reversing, and I suck at reverse in most games. Hell, I even suck at reversing my car. Don't think I should have told you that. God. Don't think it gave me credit for that one. One of these has to hit. None of them? None of them? No? Damn it. Ugh. Remember how I said I might have to come back and 5 a stage? This is definitely going to be one of them. Okay, eventually the carpet bombing I am laying upon these crabs is going to make contact. Thank you. How could I miss the heart? It's right there in front of me. Now we actually go against our final boss. Giant Megalo Crab. Who shoots deadly bubbles. And we stun locked him. And he's dead. Oh man, just barely.
I did it!
And I do consider 550 points over, just barely. Alright, Red Cave. As if we needed more bombs. Oh, they look so cute and innocent until they blow up and get in your face. Ah, right, death bombs. Ah, excuse me. Oh, the wily bots. I consider the little guys who open their mouth and spit fire at you, I consider them stolen by Dr. Wily. Like, Evil Guardian Empire, or Gadian Empire, must have, like, stolen, like, Wily's blueprints or something, because you can't tell me those don't look like some, like, those original robots from, like, Mega Man 1 on, like, Cutman or Heat Man stage that, like, irritate you every which way you go. Talk so highly of platforming, yet I'm failing at it. And I could have easily just... Moving on. Poor guy never stood a chance. Yes, I know exactly how to set bombs under plates and make things go whoosh. Those guys also remind me of some of, like, the minor enemies from Chameleon Twist. Especially in the Haunted Castle stage. Okay. That is one of the exits, but we're going to be going for completion, so... that. Ah. How did... I don't know how that giant explosion missed the smallest of targets. Yay, we got the points for killing them. 'Cause that's all I care about. Yeah, those guys don't do much. They just kind of get upset and fire smoke at you, and that's all they can do. They don't turn and face you. They don't direct the fire towards you. They just kind of sit there and just kind of go back and forth very, very ominously. Alright, Big Cannon. Or, yeah, we'll go to Big Cannon. We'll take the second path later. Alright, now we turn into the bomber jet and get ready for a shmup. We'll sit through these transformation scenes once with each of the new ones. Belt! Alright, out of all of the bomber pitches, I hate the bomber jet. Because unlike the Bombermarine, I don't have the ability to kind of go back and grab items. So honestly, trying to 5 these stages, you've got to do it on one go. If you miss an item, forget about it, pretend like it never existed, and just move on as best as you can. Thankfully, though, you can destroy those laser beam generators. Ah, crap, I missed a diamond. Ugh. Ooh, that was loud. That gave me a heart attack. It's storming something fierce in Florida. So, ooh, that jumped. That made me jump. Alright, I don't think I can get the... Yeah, I'm, failing miserably at this. I have missed my shield. I've missed several crystals. I'm probably going to have to come back and 5 this one. I don't like these levels. I don't like these levels. I don't like these levels. Die, 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 die. I think this is going well. We might do it. Oh, how do I miss the bird? It's... I took the hit for score. That's all I had to do. I took the hit because I wanted to score. Thankfully, though, this boss isn't going to be... okay, except for the homing missiles. Which can be a pain to dodge at times. Okay, 82. You have to... Okay, never mind. I obliterated the score target. Oh, that wasn't so bad.